Good evening, Lady Bruins hockey fans. We're here at Ice Ranch here in Littleton, Colorado, where your Lady Bruins will face off against the Chargers of Chatfield. Your Lady Bruins will be in the home white jerseys with the blue trim. Chatfield should be in the maroon jerseys with the white and black trim. We'll get started here in a moment, guys. And here come the warm-ups for your Bruins. Five minutes of warm-ups, then we'll get puck drop underway. Your Bruins losing to this Chatfield team on Monday, 4-1 in the championship game of the Twisted Wrister. All right, guys, almost ready to get things underway here. All right, we got the better spot for filming here today. By better, still don't mean great, but better. All right, looks like we'll start off here with the Gray, McCormick, Leeser line. McDonald and Jennings at D, played into the Charger zone. Chargers get the blue line. Stopped up there by Gray. Picked up, played out to the line, out to center. Chargers will regroup there. They play it now into the zone. McDonald. Not here last weekend. She's here tonight. 21. Defense in white. Up ahead. Picked off there for a moment by Jennings. Chargers so. Try and center it. Jennings plays it behind the net. Plays it near side. Picked up there by McCormick. McCormick. To the line. Not out. Puck's in the air. And played out to center. Chargers will play it back into the zone. Picked up there by Jennings in the far side. Jennings will take a step. Picked up there by Leeser. Leeser plays near side to McDonald. And out the center. Over the stick of Gray. And picked up there. McDonald walks it in. McDonald walks through a couple. Shot. McDonald shot. Saved by the goaltender. And we'll get a whistle here. We're going to face off in the Charger zone here. 13:37 to go first period. Chance there for McDonald. Zhang wins it back to Wessel. Wessel plays it down low. Sorry, that was Gostner. 16-19. Wessel, 19 here, picks it up. Up to Arnold. Zhang tries to play across. Played back into the zone, picked up there. Zhang, cross. Up ahead, and the Chargers get the red line. Blue line, might have been offsides there at the line. We'll play on. Chargers play it in, far side. Gostner picks it up there. Gostner, cross ice. Shot at the side of the net and saved by Bozier. Picked up there, Osborne. Osborne places the line, not out. Picked up there by the Chargers. Chargers keep it in. Chargers. Shot. Bruins into the zone. Puck's played back out to center. In the skates of De Herrera. Picked up there by Jones. Jones. Osborne comes into support. Osborne picks it up. Played ahead. And picked off there by the Chargers. Shot wide of the net. And that's going to be cleared all the way out. Chargers played in the zone. Back to the point. Chargers played it across. Picked off there by Jones. Jones works it back to the near side here and out to center. Back into the zone. Picked up there. McCormick plays it near side. Chargers try and catch him on a change. Over the stick of Leeser. Picked up there by Jennings. Jennings now. Picked off. Hold on, I'm going to... .10:36 here to go. Icing's waved off on the tip. McDonald back there to pick it up. McDonald try and skate with it. Picked off there by the Chargers. Picked off there by Arnold. To the blue line. Back out to center. Chargers hit the line. 1-on-2. Jennings, McDonald back. Centered out front. Picked off there. In the skates of McDonald. McDonald picks it up now. McDonald hits the line. Back to the point. Zeng tries to play it across. Chargers play it out. Zeng, nice back check. And Bozier off the pad, off the pipe. Definitely metal hit there. Bozier, though, with the save. And we stay tied at 0. Chargers working in the zone here. Now along the half wall. Play it around behind. Jennings will pick it up there. To Arnold. Arnold up the wall. Off the stick of Zeng. Played wide of the net. Picked up there by McDonald. Puck comes out to center and the Chargers will regroup there. Back into the zone. Up ahead. Picked off there. And McDonald's got it now. McDonald takes it wide. McDonald, shot from a sharp angle off the post. Osborne plays it in deep. Fryer on the forecheck. Puck pops loose. And good pressure here by the Bruins on the Chargers. Keeping the puck bend up in the zone. Back to the point to McDonald. McDonald will come out. She'll work cross ice to Wessel. Wessel will hold up there. Wessel plays it in deep. Bruins will get a change. Good pressure here by the Bruins. Puck's on the half wall. Chargers look to break it out. And played near side to Gosner. Puck's underneath us here. Dug out there. Picked off there by Osborne. Fryer tries to play it ahead. Chargers played across. Broke up there by Wessel. Picked off now by Gray off the bench. Gray goes boards and up. Picked off there by the Chargers. Turned back the other way. And Gosser up ahead. Fryer, Gray, Leeser on the forecheck. Picked off there. Fryer towards the net. Puck's loose. And goaltender will cover. All right, face off in the zone here. Gray to take the draw with McCormick and Leeser. Puck's played at the center. Back into the zone. Jones leaves there for Leeser. Unable to clear. Picked up there in the skate of Jones. Jones plays it ahead. Picked off there. Chargers. Shot towards the net. That's knocked down by De Herrera. Puck's loose out front. Shot by Bozier. And Leeser gets in there. All right, face off in the zone here. Zeng's getting tossed out. Behind the net, picked up there by Zeng. Jennings tries to play it ahead, picked off there by the Chargers. Chargers get it out front. Shot towards the net. Ooh, nice deflection there, but wide. Arnold along the half wall. Arnold out the center. And it's picked up there by Arnold. Arnold near side. 12, I believe, is DeFelice. Don't have my card with me, and played back into the Bruin zone. Ice is going to be waved off. McDonald will go back there to pick it up. McDonald off the boards twice to herself. McDonald walks it in. McDonald tries to go end to end. Has to take it out for stick at the last moment. Tries to set her out front to DeFelice. And played back into the Bruins zone. And we'll get an icing. We're in the face-off back in the Charger zone here. 5:32 to go, first period. Face-off will be the right of the Charger goaltender. Tony to take the draw out there with Osborne and Fryer. Looks like De Herrera and Gostner. Tony to take the draw. Pushes towards the front of the net. Hops the stick of Osborne. Picked up there by the Chargers. Chargers now play it near side. Gostner. Nice recovery there. Gostner in the corner. Tied up. Down low. Tony comes in to support. Gostner picks it up there. Plays it to the half wall. Pinched there by the Chargers. Chargers walk it out front. Saved by Bozier. Puck still loose. Kicked out of harm's way. Play it across now. Shot at the side of the net, and Bozier will cover. All right, face-off in the zone here. Looks like we have Wessel Jones out there on D. Gray, McCormick, Leeser out there now with Berger out. Face-off, one there. Picked up there by Jones. Jones spins back near side to McCormick. To the point. Shot and a save by Bozier. Pushed ahead by Jones, held in there by the Chargers. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Jones reverses. Jones tries to play it out. Up ahead to McCormick. McCormick got Leeser with her. McCormick plays it into the Charger zone. Picked off there by the Chargers. Leeser on the forecheck. Leaves it near side. Wessel in on the pinch. Wessel, aggressive, jumping up into the play. Little offense from your defense there. Behind the net, Leeser tied up with a player. behind the net. And puck's played out by the Chargers. Chargers played out near side off a stick, played in the zone. Wessel back to Chase. Wessel ties over the player. They both go down. Both get up. Gray picked off there to the line and out. Chargers now play it back near side. Chargers try and play it cross ice. Step up there by Jennings, breaks that up, and Gray will play it in deep. That's played all the way down. Icing's going to be called here. Looked like they were going to wave it off for a moment. We're going to face off back in the Charger zone. 3 minutes to go here. First period. Tied at 0. Looks like we'll have, let's see, Zeng, Arnold, and DeFelice. McDonald and Jennings back there at the blue line. Picked up there. DeFelice plays it around. Play it up to the half boards there. Jennings, shot towards the net. Tried to be gloved down there by DeFelice. And played out to center. Chargers now hit the red line, blue line on side. Jennings forces the player wide. Chargers try and work it out front. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Back to the point here, near side. Tied up in front by Jennings. Shot fanned on. Ooh. And played out to center. Lady Bruins dodge a bullet there as that was set up in the slot. Picked off there. McDonald. McDonald with the breakaway. McDonald. Shot. And a goal! Bruins take an early 1-0 lead on the goal by McDonald. McDonald jumping up into the play. Little offense from the back end there. Hazel McDonald with the goal. All right, 2:10 here to go, first period. Fryer out there now. Gostner and De Herrera. Chargers play it up ahead, picked off there. Gostner jumping up into the play there, number 16. And back at the center, Chargers. Nice back check there by Fryer to break that up. Shot gloved and held by Bozier. Minute 31 here to go. First period. Jones and Wessel out there now. Gray, Leeser, McCormick. Gray here to take the draw. Gray to take the draw. Puck rolls in on Bozier and covered. So we'll rinse, repeat, do it again. Gray to take the draw. Picked up there. Puck's played around behind the net. Wessel picks it up there. Plays it near side. Leeser goes to try and pick it up there. Chargers work it back to the point. Off the skate of Gray. Try to clear. Unable to. Shot wide of the net. Picked up there. Wessel. Wessel now picks it up. Under a minute here to go in the first. Gray tries to dig it out. Gray up ahead to Leeser. Nice cross ice to McCormick. Off her stick. Picked up there by the Chargers. Played into the zone. Jones spins it back to center ice. Now back into the Chargers zone. Leeser in on the forecheck. Puck's played around near side. Back out to center. Icing's waved off. It was off the stick of Jones. Jones leaves it there for Wessel. Wessel off the boards, picked off by the Chargers. Wessel ties her player up. Rolls it on net. Bossier will cover here. 15.2 here to go, first period. Your Lady Bruins up 1-0. Tony Fryer Osborne out there now. Trying to get your D pairing. Looks like we have McDonald and Jennings. Tony to take the draw. Picked up there by McDonald. McDonald near side. Fryer up ahead. Tony battles on the boards. Fryer picks it up, tries to play it in, and that'll do it for one period of play. We'll be back here in a moment for the second. All right, guys, ready to second period here. We'll start off with Gray, McCormick, Leeser, Jennings, McDonald on the back end. McDonald with the go-ahead goal for the Bruins to get them to a 1-0 lead. Gray to take the draw, wins it back to McDonald. McDonald tries to play it ahead. Played in the zone. That's going to be whistled down offsides. 14:54 here to go, second period. Bruins repeat. Gray to take the draw. Picked up there by the Bruins. Played up ahead. Picked off there by the Chargers. Chargers look to start their zone entry. They'll spin it their line. Gray intercepts for a moment. Gray now. Gray, she's got McDonald, or sorry, that was Leeser breaking in the front of the net. Unable to get a stick on it. Gray tries to go across to Leeser, picked off there by the Chargers. Puck comes out to center, back into the Bruins zone. McDonald now. McDonald picks the puck up behind the net. McDonald up ahead. Picked off there. McCormick. McDonald near side to Leeser. Leeser. Couple Charger players coming towards her. She'll play it in deep and get a change. Gray in on the forecheck. Gray drops there. Shot. Puck's loose. Oh, shot by DeFelice. Goaltender thought they had it covered. Back to the point. Jennings shot off the glove of the goaltender. And back at the center, held there for a moment. Wessel, nice play there to hold that in. Wessel plays down low. DeFelice throws it out front. Puck's loose in front. And the goaltender will cover. So Good pressure here by your Lady Bruins. 13:32 here to go, second period. All right, Zeng to take the draw. Puck comes out to center. In the skates of Zeng. 3-on-1 here for the Chargers. Broken out there by Gosser, and Bozier will cover. We're going to face off in the zone here. 13:17 to go. Second period. Zeng to take the draw. Tied up there, thrown towards the side of the net, off the outside of the net. Chargers look to center out front. Nice defensive play there by Wessel to tie that, or sorry, that's Gosser to tie that up. Picked off there by the Chargers. Puck comes across, and a save by Bozier. Look at a face-off defensive zone draw here. De Herrera, Jones, Osborne, Fryer, Tony to take the draw. Tony takes the draw back to the point, towards the net. Centered out front. Broken up by the stick there of Tony. Chargers try and work it out front now. Chargers try the wraparound. Shot. Bozier covers. All right, Chargers will get a change here. Bruins will stay the same. Tony to take the draw. One there by the Chargers. Played across. Chargers try and dig it out. Chargers look out front. And Bozier makes the save. We'll get a wholesale change here. Jennings McDonald back out there with McCormick, Leeser, and Gray centering. Gray to take the draw. Picked up there by McDonald. Up ahead, McCormick. McCormick throws on the brakes. McCormick tries it on her backhand. Battles there. Dug out now by Gray. Gray goes cross ice, near side to Leeser. Leeser throws it in. In with speed. Leeser ties her player up in the corner. Dug out there by the Chargers. Gray out front. Puck hops around. Jennings steps up to keep it in. And the Chargers are able to play it out. Chargers play it into the zone. Shot just wide of the net. Picked off there for a moment by Gray. Back to the line. Chargers will work it D to D. Near side. Shot towards the net. And a save by Bozier. 11:23 here to go. Second period. Face off in the Lady Bruins zone here. Looks like Gosner out there now with Wessel. Gray to take the draw. McCormick and Leeser out there for that defensive zone draw. Worked at the blue line by the Chargers. Nice drop pass there. Gosner forces a player wide. Picked up there by Gray. Gray. She'll skate with it. Picked off there by the Chargers. They drive to the middle. Picked off there now by Gray. On her backhand, though, unable to clear. Bruins not able to get it out. Chargers work it back to the point. Shot wide of the net. Puck comes far side there, picked up by the Chargers, rolled in on net. Bozier will cover. Wessel make sure nobody gets near it. Arnold, DeFelice, Zing out there now. Zing to take the draw. Played around behind by Jennings. Pucks work near side along the boards. McDonald steps up. Arnold. Puck pops out to center. Arnold, DeFelice on the forecheck. Chargers work it near side. They'll get zone entry. Played around McDonald. Zingin on the forecheck. Oh, Zing might have got away with one for a trip there. McDonald plays it up ahead. DeFelice over skates. Blocker to side by Bozier. DeFelice. On the stick of McDonald. Played back into the Charger zone. Icing's waved off. Arnold in on the forecheck. Jennings plays cross ice. DeFelice played into the zone. Near side. Thrown in by Jennings. Puck comes wide of the net. End of a long shift there. DeFelice battles along the boards. Picked off there by McDonald for a moment. And a breakaway opportunity here for the Chargers. Shot off the blocker of Bozier. Bozier comes up big to keep this a 1-0 lead. Bruins off the skate of Fryer. Bruins trying to flip the ice there. Into the zone by the Chargers. Picked up there. McDonald comes out to center with it. Played back into the Bruins zone. Left at the side of the net. McDonald. Bozier leaves it there for McDonald. Played down low. Chargers look to center out front. Walked out front now. Tied up by McDonald. Osborne. Chargers work at D-to-D. Got to step up on 67. Tony does. Tony plays it out to center. And we'll regroup there. Chargers pick it up. Try and enter the zone. Picked off there by McDonald. Jennings will pick it up behind the net. Jennings works it near side to Fryer. Fryer tries to leave there for Tony. Tony not able to clear the zone though. Kept in there by the Chargers. Picked off there. Jennings now is going to try and clear the zone. Jennings able to out to the neutral zone at the red line. Puck's played back in. McDonald will go back to pick it up there. Bruins getting caught up in their own zone here. Good pressure here by the Chargers. See how the Bruins respond. Played back around behind the net. Picked up there by Jennings. Jennings up ahead. Picked off there by the Chargers. Back check of Osborne. Breaks it up. Puck's loose in the slot. Chargers again in the corner. Try and play it out front. Jennings dug out there by Fryer at the end of a long shift. This is second period. Long shift period here for both teams. And that's going to go for an icing. So 7:15 here to go. We'll bring the face-off back into the Bruins zone. Jones and Wessel out there now. Gray, McCormick, and Leeser for this defensive zone draw. Gray to take the draw. Been good in the dot so far. Gray to take the draw. One there for a moment by Gray. Picked off by the Chargers. They try and walk it out front. Puck steered wide of the net. Gray overskates for a moment. Chargers try and play it out front. Picked off there by Leeser. Back to the point. Shot wide of the net. Gray picks it up there. Jones ties her player up. Dug out there by Gray. Gray has to take it off her stick, side of the net. Puck's loose. Shot in the goal. Chargers tie it at 1. All right, face-off back at center ice. 6:39 here to go, second period. Gray, Leeser, McCormick out there now. Gray to take the draw. Played into the zone by the Lady Bruins. Gray in on the forecheck. McCormick coming in far side. Tries to cut that off. McCormick, nice to battle there. Dug out, though, by the Chargers. Broken out to center. Jones plays it back into the Charger zone. Picked off there. Leeser tries to center out front to Gray. Gray on her forehand. Leaves there for Wessel. Wessel tries to sidestep through a player. That goes off a stick. It's off a Charger stick. It should be icing. And we do get the icing call. Bring the face-off back in the Lady Bruins, in the Charger zone. Offensive zone draw here for your Lady Bruins. 5:54 here to go. Second period. Zhang, Arnold, DeFelice, De Herrera, and Gossner out there now. Zhang to take the draw. Back to Gossner. Shot. Puck's loose to the side, and then Arnold doesn't get good wood on it. Got a little bit on it. Not enough, though. Back. Gossner plays down low. Leaves there for Arnold. Arnold battles. Leaves there for Zhang. Picked off by the Chargers. Puck's played out to center. De Herrera steps up for a moment. Chargers able to keep the zone, though. Chargers trying to walk it out front. Chargers. Shot saved by Bozier. Lady Bruins chase a little bit right now here. DeFelice plays it up and out to center. Chargers get the zone. Forced wide by DeFelice. Steered aside by Bozier. Gossner tied up. Shot off the side of the net. Picked up there near side by Arnold. Arnold able to play it out to center. Gets by the stick of the Charger defender. Icing's waved off. Zhang in on the forecheck. Oh, and Zhang takes a high cross check there. Lady Bruins going to the power play here. Zhang taking one for the team. So bad you hit a player up high. Girls hockey, boys hockey, that's a penalty. That's a cross check. So oddly enough, cross-checking is a penalty in both girls and boys hockey, for those of you that don't know. Gray to take the draw. Gray in her skates, digs it out for a moment, gets it on her forehand, drops back to the point. McDonald spins with it. McDonald. Gray in the slot. Shot saved by the goaltender. McCormick works it back up to Jennings. Jennings tries to go across to Gray. Gray able to hold, though. That was McDonald. Down low to Gray. 21, 22, both really tall. Gray in on the forecheck. Leeser comes in to support. Puck's played back up high and out to center. Minute 22 here to go in the Lady Bruin power play. 3:58 in the period. Stretch pass misses. That allows the Chargers to play it back into the Bruin zone. Puck steered wide. Picked up there by Gray. Gray up ahead. Hops the stick of McDonald. Back into the zone. Jennings will pick it up there. Jennings plays it near side. Up ahead. Off the stick of Gray. Puck's underneath us here. And Chargers break it out. Picked up there by Leeser. Leeser plays it into the zone. Lady Bruins will get a change here. 34 to go in the power play. Puck's played into the zone. Arnold behind the net to pick it up. Arnold. Nice speed there to get to it, but take it off the puck. McDonald tries to dig it out now. McDonald. Up ahead. Wessel trying to skate with it. Wessel's tripped up. We're not going to get that call, though, on a power play. Wessel picks it up there. Wessel tries to play it in the zone. Picked off there by the Chargers. That goes up, I would say, into the netting, but it's up into the Lady Bruin bench. Faceoff should be in the zone. 2:39 here to go, second period. Faceoff will be to the left of the Charger goaltender. Zhang, Arnold, DeFelice out there now. Back to the point. Gosner in the slot. Zhang, shot, save. Puck pops loose in the slot. Chargers break it out. And they're offsides at the line. Forcing the Chargers to get offside at the line there. Zhang to take the draw. One back. Picked up there. Gosner tries to play it ahead to DeFelice. Gosner now works it up. Jones goes off the boards. Through the skates to Arnold. Arnold recovers, though. Plays it down low. Arnold in on the forecheck with DeFelice. Gosner steps up there. DeFelice. Zhang tries to work it back to the point. Puck's played out to center. Jones plays it far side. Picked off there by Arnold. Arnold tries to play it up ahead. Jones plays it in the zone. Picked off there by the Chargers. Chargers play it back into the zone. They're going to go for a change here. Wessel now. Wessel up ahead. Nice outlet there to Osborne. Osborne plays it in the zone. Just quite didn't have the red line, though, so we'll get an offsides. Or sorry, icing. Bring the face-off back in the Lady Bruin zone here. Minute 24 here to go, second period. Defensive zone draw here for your Lady Bruins. Wessel, McDonald. Looks like Tony, Fryer, and Osborne out there now. Centered out front, broken up. Puck in skates, steered wide. Try to be centered there. Shot, puck's loose now out front. Saved by Bozier. Bozier, nice puck tracking there through traffic. Picked up there. McDonald plays it hard off the boards. To the line, not out. In on net, and Bozier will cover. 53.4 here to go, second period. Face-off will be in the Lady Bruin zone. We'll bring out, looks like Gosner and Jennings. Gray to take the draw with Leeser and McCormick. Near side to McCormick. Off her stick. Toward the net. Tipped wide by the Chargers. Jennings ties a player up. Let's go right before they pick up the holding penalty there. You can see the ref signaling to let go. Chargers try and walk it out front. Picked up there. Gray up ahead to McCormick. McCormick now. McCormick works it near side. Red line. Steps around one. McCormick tries to drop. McCormick. Shot. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Saved by the goaltender. Boo! Puck's still loose. Puck's loose now. Steered wide by McCormick. Back to the point. Jennings picks it up. Jennings towards the net. And Gray centers out front. Good 2 periods of hockey by your Lady Bruins. We'll be back here after a nice cut for the third.
Third period underway here. Played in by DeFelice. Arnold in on the forecheck. Back to the point. Held there for a moment by Wessel, and puck comes out. Played out there by the Chargers. Out to center. Control there by the Chargers. Chargers try and play it in. Wessel picks it up there. Wessel, Gosler out there now. DeFelice, Zeng, and Arnold. Walked out front by the Chargers. Saved by Bozier. Picked up there by Gosler. Gosler near side to Wessel. Wessel up ahead. Puck's chipped out to center. And back into the Lady Bruin zone. Picked up there by Gosler. Gosler goes cross. Off the stick of Zeng. Wessel sidesteps the player. Wessel leaves there for DeFelice. DeFelice tries to go cross ice. Picked off there by the Chargers. Puck rolls off their stick towards the net. Shot wide. Gray picks it up in the corner there. Chargers walk it to the slot. Shot. Saved by Bozier. Rebound. That's cleared out of harm's way. Bozier again playing really strong here this evening. DeFelice smartly gets it out to center. Picked up there by Tony. Tony tries to sidestep a player. And back into the Bruins zone. We'll get an icing on the Chargers. Nice play there by Tony to step up.
All right, face-off be the right of the Charger goaltender. Tony to take the draw here. Tony tries to win it back. Tied up there. Puck bounces around, and Chargers able to get it out. De Herrera played back into the Bruin zone. Back to the point. Gloved and held by Bozier. All right, Tony to take the draw. Back to the point. Chargers control there for a moment. And that's going to come out the center. Chargers will try and regroup here. Chargers look to bring it in the zone. Sides up through one. Poke check there by Fryer. Shot up over the net and wide. Played out front. Shot wide of the net. Picked off there by the Chargers. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Picked off there by Jones. Out front. Chargers with good pressure here to start the third. Shot. And Bozier will hold. Smart play there by Bozier as Bruins needed a change. .11:35 here to go, third period. Face-off be the right of goaltender Bozier. It'll be great to take the draw. Picked off there. Won by the Chargers. They'll work it back to the blue line. Hops a stick. McCormick, and that should go down as the player exiting the zone touched the puck. But we're going to face off here outside the Charger zone. Gray, Lisa, McCormick out there now. McCormick knocked down off the draw. Gray steps up. Puck comes back. Wessel up ahead to Leeser. Leeser plays it in deep. Gray on her backhand. Has to take it off her stick. Picked off there for a moment by McCormick. Puck's bouncing around in the slot. Picked off now by the Chargers. And McCormick picks it up there. Plays it in the zone. Lady Bruins will start their forecheck. McCormick. Gray along the half wall. McCormick, Gray. Chargers able to break it out there. This should go for an icing. And it does. So we're in the face-off back in the Charger zone here. 10:38 here to go, third period. Face-off will be the right of the Charger goaltender. Looks like we have Zhang, Arnold, and DeFelice. We have McDonald and Jennings out there now. Zhang to take the draw. Tied up. DeFelice throws it towards the net. Picked off there. Chargers play it ahead. Opportunity here for the Chargers. Nice defensive play there by Jennings to step up. Arnold gets stepped into there. Chargers hold at the blue line. Picked off there by DeFelice. DeFelice. Shot blockered aside by the goaltender. Physicality picking up here in the third. Chargers trying to enter the zone. Played behind the net. McDonald ties a player up. Zhang comes in to support. McDonald plays to Zhang. Zhang. Picked off there by the Chargers. Worked back into the slot. And DeFelice ties a player up. Picked off there by Zhang. Zhang tries to drop to DeFelice. Take it off her stick. And the Chargers will pick it up there. Chargers get the blue line. Shot towards the net. Steered aside by Bozier. Out front. Steered aside by Zhang. Centering pass broken up there by the stick of Zhang. Chargers shot. That's off the skated Jennings and wide. And played back into the Charger zone. Fryer in on the forecheck. Bruins break it out though now. Sorry, Chargers break it out. Chargers played around, try to center. That's broken out by the stick of McDonald. Nice stick there. McDonald plays it back to the line. Chargers blockered aside by Bozier. McDonald now, near corner. Takes her player off the puck. Chargers trying to walk it out front. Puck's loose at the side now. And I think we're going to get a penalty here. Nope. Oh no, I saw the ref's hand up and then come down. Maybe he played for a high stick. Waved off though, we'll play on. Jennings takes a bump there, picked up there by McDonald. McDonald up ahead to Fryer. Puck doesn't come out of the zone though. McDonald will pick it up there behind the net. 7:45 here to go in the third. McDonald tries to play it off the boards. Out of the reach of Fryer. Puck's loose to the side of the net. Picked up there by Jennings. Jennings will throw on the brakes. Jennings goes off the glass. Bruins could use a change. Blockered aside by Bozier. Puck's loose in the front. Shot off the side of the net there by the Chargers. Bruins need a change in the worst way. Need to send the puck down the ice. Centered out front. Picked off there. Back to the point. Shot. Gloved and held by Bozier. That was the whistle your Lady Bruins needed. 7:03 here to go. Third period. 1-1 game. Gray to take the draw. Picked up there. Leeser throws it in on net. Charger goaltender steers it to the side. Leeser in on the forecheck. Puck comes up to the point. Held in there by Gray. Picked off there. McCormick has to take it off her stick. Wessel steps up. McCormick now battles along the near boards there. Player for the Chargers throws on the break, centered out front by McCormick. Picked off there by the Chargers. Wessel gets a stick on it, tries to center it. McCormick able to hold it in along the half wall there. Puck's played around behind. Gray will give chase. McCormick. Puck comes back to the blue line. Held there by De Herrera. And now the puck makes it out of the zone. Gray, near side to Goster. Goster, shot, that's deflected. Puck's bouncing underneath the goaltender's glove. Picked up there by Gray. Gray on her backhand now. Gray centers out front. This is going to go down the ice. And it'll be an icing. So with 5:50 here to go, third period, face-off will be in the Charger zone. We'll have DeFelice. Looks like Gosler, De Herrera. DeFelice, Zeng, Arnold. Zeng to take the draw. Puck comes back to the point. Low. Dug out there by the Chargers. Chargers looking to try and create an odd man rush. They play it in the zone. De Herrera will give chase. Chargers win the race to the puck. Arnold ties her man up there. Dug out there by Arnold. In the skates of Arnold. Played back into the Bruins zone. Bruins with a chance to clear. Unable to get a stick on it though. Picked off there now. Gosner. Gosner plays it out to center. Picked off there by the Chargers. De Herrera. Cross to Gosner. Played ahead. DeFelice tries to play it in the zone. Zeng cuts that off. And puck's played out to center. Chargers try and play it across now. Shot short at side angle. Wraps around the boards. To the blue line. Picked off there by Zeng. Chargers pick it up though. Chargers walk it out front. Chargers, they're going to try with the wraparound. That goes through the crease and it's picked off there by Arnold. Arnold has to take it off her stick. They didn't touch it, so it's not too many. Bruins avoid a penalty there. At that player coming